trying to remove the car away from the patient. The back of this, you can see, we call these Paratech struts. This is what they're going to use to stabilize and lift the vehicle. The idea is that roof is going to come out from underneath there. Extrication can be considered an art form. Everyone sees it differently, so there's not one right way to do something all the time. It's being creative with your tools and while maintaining safety. What we have on an auto extrication, I said in this case we had the heavy rescue. We'll have an engine and another truck will come. You never know what kind of tools, if we have to hurry, expedite patient care, we might have companies working on either side of the vehicle just to double up or shrink that time, that reflex time to get the patient to the hospital. And also we'd have an ambulance come in, of course. The reason we set these struts in a triangle position, can anyone answer why a triangle is important? Anyone work construction out here probably knows. It's the strongest shape we have, right? It's the best way to stabilize the vehicle, is creating a triangle with the struts. In the fire service, we don't lift anything without making sure everyone knows we're lifting. And one thing we do when we lift is we make sure that anything that's going to fall is going to land on something, not the patient, not our people. What are some of the other things you think they're concerned about on scene? What's in the cars, right? The gasoline, that can be leaking. And the engine's warm, so we have a heat source, so we have to be very cognizant. The fire engine would bring a hose to the scene and make sure he's protecting the people working in and around the vehicles. If we're working on a larger scene with larger vehicles, semis, tractors, whatever we're looking at, a lot of times we might even take a hydrant plus the 500 gallons we have on the engine to make sure people can stay safe.
Take this door so they can see it.
Perfect.
And just let them know we can driver, which is upside down. Driver's over there. Gotcha.
So Captain Hull just informed me that the patient is on the far side of the vehicle because it's the driver. That's usually where we find them, on the driver's side. But in this case, they're going to access the doors here for demonstration purposes. Right now, he's taking a pinch point. As you can see, between the door and that body, we created a space. So now you can get the tool in to start forcing the door at the hinges. You guys. Door number 1 off. The first tool that was used we call the spreaders. The tool in Firefighter Jones' hand we're going to call the cutters. So instead of spreading at the hinges this time, he's cutting the hinges. So right now he's cutting the B post. We call the post from the front of the vehicle back A, B, C, and sometimes D and even E post, depending on the vehicle. There we go. Made a huge opening where we could put a backboard in and get that patient out without having to distort the body anymore.